So my last video, I talked about a concept known as tensegrity. This here is a tensegrity tripod, is a tensegrity structure, and as you can see, there's these wooden dowels here held in place by these strings here that are in tension. Now this particular one, I don't have a lot of tension in the string, so there's a lot of play here, but you can see that there's space in between all of the struts. It's just kind of floating there. Now this concept goes back and is coined by, at least the term tensegrity is coined by a man known as Buckminster Fuller, and the sculptures are largely attributed to the work of Kenneth Nelson. So we see here that there's tension, and when I pull one, that third one pulls and moves, and if I push, they all move as well. Now take a look at another one. This one I strung more tighter, so I see here this is definitely tighter than the other one, and that makes this a lot more stable. So see here, it's hard to pull these apart, but they are still floating. And if you notice too, the shape is a little different due to the tension in the strings. So more tension results in more stability. I also experimented with using different material. So here I use rubber bands, so we have a bit more elasticity. So there's a lot more play in how it moves. And you can get kind of a spring action going in here, where it will stretch and then kind of rebound back. So I can pull it and it'll snap back. Pull, snaps back. Like so. Now this concept, tensegrity, refers to the design, the structure, basically how it's put together, the very architecture of this piece. And now, so biotensegrity is taking that concept and applying it to the human body or biological organisms. So it refers to the structure of biological organisms. So I've noticed upon first learning of this concept, it's tempting to go, oh, this is internal martial arts training builds tensegrity. No, that's incorrect. That doesn't even make any sense, because tensegrity is innate in the design of the human body and of biological organisms. So you're not building biotensegrity. You're not strengthening biotensegrity. Tensegrity is the structure and design architecture. So biotensegrity is there whether you want it to be there or not. There's no, or if you follow and research this concept, biotensegrity is an innate part of biological organisms. So there's no strengthening it or weakening it. It simply is. Exists. If you want to learn more about biotensegrity, I have this book here, Biotensegrity, the structural basis of life. Graham Scar is a very good book. It can be pretty technical, but it also shows you how to make a few of these models. The one I made was a very simple one, but yeah, there's other instructions in here how to build your own that you can play with. It's a very interesting concept, and I think it explains a lot more of how the human body moves and works, in terms of movement and structure. I think it answers some questions that the traditional biomechanics pulley-based model does not. And there's another one, Living Biotensegrity, also a very good book that has has even more complicated examples here of tensegrity structures. There's one here, a big arch here, and these display the properties even more, and how you can really start to see how it crosses over into how the body moves and works in terms of movement. So check these books out, build a model, play with it. But I just wanted to clarify what tensegrity is, and I've seen it. Yeah, I even was guilty of this myself and kind of misusing the term. But tensegrity is a architectural, structural thing. There's no tensegrity strength doesn't make any sense, or building tensegrity doesn't make any sense with that definition. It's because it's something innate to the structure and design of biological organisms down to the cellular level. And this book here talks about down at the cellular level even. So check them out, and I hope you learned something.